I hope that you're all having a great day and just a wonderful Thursday. I appreciate you tuning in today. I am the only one home right now, so I couldn't use my fancy intro video today, but we have been continuing to do some renovations and to just be getting things moving along around here. So I almost forgot to hop on here tonight, just be real honest with you. So, but I'm glad to be here, and I've got a fun story to share with you guys today. I was talking to Jeffrey about this last night when we were on our way back home from church. And so it's just a fun story, and it is Throwback Thursday, and this was a long time ago when I was in the first grade, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. I know a lot of kids, when they're about that age, they're in Boy Scouts or they're in Girl Scouts. My younger sister, Cadence, she was in Daisies and Brownies, which is the little Girl Scout troops, what they call those Girl Scout troops when they're that little. And so she did that, but we did a history class when I was that age, and it was called American Girl class. And it was just a really special time in my life. I was telling Jeffrey, I was like, we did so many things and we had so much fun in that group that it felt like it lasted a lot longer than it did. So I'll explain to you the premise of American Girl class so you can kind of get an idea of what that class was all about and why, to me, it was like my Girl Scouts. So there are these books. There's a series of books and a series of dolls that go along with the books called the American Girl books. And each, when I was a kid, they've expanded the franchise a little bit since then. But when I was a kid, there were 8 main character dolls. And those dolls each represented a certain decade in American history life as told through the eyes of a 10/11-year-old girl. So in the series, or maybe they are 9 and they turn 10, but anyway, it's a coming of age story. Each girl had a set of 6 books, and so what we would do for the class is we would read the books during the week, and then we would come in once a week and we would do a craft that had to do with that character. We would maybe do an activity. We learned some songs. We learned how to create different little meal pieces that had to do with those girls and their time period. So to give you an example, the very first girl in the series, her name is Kaya, and she is a Native American. And so when we learned about her, we learned a song that had to do with their culture, the Native American culture, and we performed that for the moms and dads, and we did a dance that kind of represented a Native American dance, and we made Native American like dresses out of some kind of faux leather kind of stuff, and we cut them out and did the patterns, and then we got to decorate them. We each got to pick a Native American name, or maybe it was given to us, but anyway, something like that. And my name was Singing Sun, and so it was just really cool. At the end of each book series, at the end of each doll, we would do kind of a exposition, tell the parents what we did, and we would do some activities and some fun things. And I remember at the end of that one in particular, our one of the grandparents of some of the girls that were in the class, they built a teepee in their backyard, and so we got to go out and play and have fun. I was telling Jeffrey there was a girl, the girl named Felicity. She was the second quarter of that year, and she was colonial, and so she was dealing with all the political unrest of America at the time of the Revolution. And So just a very cool. It goes into depth of telling you about how Felicity and her family were patriots, but Felicity's best friend Elizabeth and their family, they were loyalists. And it tells the story of how they decided that even though their families were at odds politically, that they decided that they were still going to be best friends. And so there were just a lot of really sweet life lessons in those books. And then, of course, we did the crafts and we learned how to make, like I said, food from that era, and just all kinds of things. So we have had a wonderful time doing these day shows for you guys. I hope that you all are having fun as well. I know we've got some new faces that are here on the page. I'm Melody Williamson Keys, and my family, Williamson Branch. My family, the Williamsons, we travel and perform as Williamson Branch. And right now we're just doing a series to help you guys get to know us and us to get to know you. If you guys did Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or American Heritage Girls or something like that, you want to comment it down below. I would love to hear your stories about what you remember from going through and doing programs like that, because they were so much fun. Just really shaped my childhood for sure, and I know so many others as well. Or maybe just maybe you have a favorite American Girl. Felicity was definitely my favorite. She was the redhead, and she was the horse girl. I was kind of like a low-key horse girl for a while. I don't think that I could say that I was a hardcore horse girl, but I did like horses quite a bit when I was younger. And so that was part of Felicity's story. She also got to go to the governor's ball, which was very cool. And she had a blue silk gown that she wore with white lace on it. And so at the end of that quarter, when we were reading about Felicity, my Nana and my mom put their heads together and their sewing needles together, and they made me this blue silk gown with white lace and 3/4 length sleeves with the at the end. That's the technical term for it, by the way. And we got to go out to Mansker Station in Tennessee at Christmas time, where they do a great big, I don't know, a festival maybe might be considered. They run it for a couple weekends at Christmas time, and they do dancing, and they do refreshments and food, and they do all kinds of different things. They have music, live music there on the premises. They have a lady that plays harp, and you can go around to all the different buildings and that kind of thing. Hello, Miss Pepper. Are you coming to say hi? I don't know if you guys can see her. Like I said, I don't have my full rig with me tonight, so I can't see all of your comments, but I am going to be responding to some of them tonight. So you guys be sure to comment all of your favorite stories from being in Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or anything of that nature, anything that you remember that stands out from your childhood of just being really special and really cool, something that made you feel connected with your history and with the world around you and the people around you and your peers, and that you just had a good time doing. That was one of my favorite memories. That's what got me into doing theater, just all kinds of stuff. So it was the beginning of a lot of who I am, I think. A lot of what I enjoy doing and enjoy learning about and that kind of thing was started in that class. And so just really cool to be able to think back on those memories. Cadence was part of the class with me as well, a little bit, but she was like 3 years old, so she was a little bitty, but she got to participate a little bit here and there. I wanted to remind you guys, of course, that this weekend we're going to be doing Favorite Friday with Cadence. We're going to be doing Sibling Saturday with Mom, so you're going to get to know her sibling. And then Sunday service, Dad's going to be bringing you that message this week, so you don't want to miss out on any of those opportunities to catch up with Williamson Branch over the weekend. If you've got a prayer request, you would be more than welcome to post that we're going to post an actual post where you can comment those prayer requests. You can send us, or you can go ahead and send us a private message if you want to let us know what your prayer request is going to be this weekend. So we love you guys so much, and Jeffrey loves you too, and we will see you guys a little bit later. Don't forget, if you want to find out more about our band, read about us, hear us, you can always do all of that at williamsonbranch.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. You've been a wonderful audience. Bye!